Hi, everyone. Today we'll be discussing how to avoid scam calls, which are becoming the new computer virus in disguise. My name is Weldon from Weldon PC. We are your computer repair and service provider here in the greater Cleveland, Ohio area, and we're starting to expand out. If you need any computer help, 888-7-WELDON. We're open noon to 8 Monday through Friday. And here we go. One way to stay safe is by verifying the caller's identity. You can do this by asking for the caller's name, phone number, and verifying their identity with a quick internet search. Remember, don't give out your personal information. And I've even gone through the hassle of calling back into places to make sure that there hasn't been a problem. It's important to guard your personal information. Never give out personal information over the phone, avoid unsolicited calls, and don't respond to robocalls. Even though I've done it in the past, you've seen it in my YouTube videos, it's not a good idea because they just keep calling. And make sure you never give out account numbers too, because even with electric, water, sewer, gas, they can do some damage with that. Another way to stay safe is by call blocking tools and using some apps on your phone. You can use the National Do Not Call Registry and consider blocking call blocking apps. I'm with Verizon, so I use the built-in Verizon app, and it does a pretty good job for us. It's important to recognize some common scam tactics. These include impersonating government agencies, asking for payment upfront, and threatening legal action and that they're coming to get you and the IRS and everybody else. So if you get those calls, just be cognizant that they really don't ever call you unless you get something in the mail first. Here's a video from the Social Security Administration about some things that they're seeing happen.
3 ways to know it's a scam call. Number 1, the caller says there is a problem with your Social Security number or account. Number 2, they ask you to pay a fine or debt with retail gift cards, wire transfers, prepaid debit cards, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Number 3, they threaten you with arrest or other legal action. Stay smart. Stop scams. Learn more at ssa.gov/fraud.
If you've been targeted by a phone scam, report it to the authorities. Report them to the authorities every time you get them. Report scam attempts to the Federal Trade Commission and file a complaint with the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center.
If you have a telephone, robocalls may be ruining your day. I'm Katie Daffin, an attorney at the Federal Trade Commission. If you answer the phone and hear a recorded message instead of a live person, it's a robocall. If the recording is a sales message and you haven't given your written permission to get calls from the company on the other end, the call is illegal, period. So, when you get an illegal robocall, here's what to do. Hang up the phone. Don't press 1 to speak to a live operator, and don't press any other number to get off the list. If you respond by pressing any number, it will probably just lead to more robocalls. You might consider contacting your phone provider and asking them to block the number and whether they charge for that service. Remember that telemarketers change caller ID information easily and often, so it might not be worth paying a fee to block a number that will change. Finally, contact the FTC to report your experience. You can do that online at ftc.gov or by calling 1-877-FTC-HELP. To learn more about illegal robocalls and what the FTC is doing to stop them, visit ftc.gov/robocalls. That's ftc.gov/robocalls.
The best way to avoid phone scams is by exercising caution and skepticism. Exercise caution when answering calls from unknown numbers. Be skeptical of too good to be true offers, and don't fall for any scare tactics.
3 ways to know it's a scam call. Number 1, the caller says there is a problem with your Social Security number or account. Number 2, they ask you to pay a fine or debt with retail gift cards, wire transfers, prepaid debit cards, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Number 3, they threaten you with arrest or other legal action. Stay smart. Stop scams. Learn more at ssa.gov/fraud. 3.
Finally, let's look at 3 popular scams that people are susceptible to. There's an IRS scam, the grandparent scam, and the tech support scam. I want to thank you for taking the time to tune in on Tuesdays to watch all of our PowerPoints and our conversations. Don't forget to visit weldonpc.com/class for a full listing of classes we're going to be offering in the future. Generally, we're on every Tuesday at 5 p.m. If you'd like a special class put together, we encourage you to email info@weldonpc.com. From everybody at Weldon PC, thank you for calling. And if you ever have any computer problems at home or at work, 888-7-WELDON. Thanks for stopping in.